fucking do it. Right.
Hell yeah.
Speed. Camera, action, let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to the Metal Meets the Militia.
Metal Meets the Militia!
I am your host, Pogactual. You can just call me Pogue.
And be unnameless right now.
Yeah, my co-host does not have a handle yet, but we'll get there.
I got personal shit, but I don't want you motherfuckers attacking me.
He's new to the Liberty Movement, but he understands it, he gets it, because it's cohesive. There's no cognitive dissonance and hypocrisy in it.
Nah, I'm cool. You guys will like me, for the most part. I might shit on some shit. That's whatever. You get used to it.
Right. This podcast was actually your idea.
It was. I just... One day, it's like, fuck it, man. Let's do it. I mean, we talk about some shit. Gave him a couple ideas on his page and shit, so not a whole lot. Most of it's him, but very few. But for the most part, he posts shit, and
especially the music side.
Yeah, music side. You don't want to talk about metal? We can go all fucking day long with that.
And that's kind of what we're doing. I'm bringing the politics, and the nameless is going to bring the music side. So
yeah. What
I do in my stories, basically, I bring you some kind of meme or, funny scenario or whatever, And then the music, a lot of it I heard first through him. He's the one that's introduced me to this shit, so.
Yeah. We go hard with music, so I'm all over the place. I'm old school, so. But I'm also getting into... I don't want to say I'm into politics. I really don't like fucking talking about politics, but I like calling people out on their dumb shit, which you'll hear here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's just going to bring us into our first topic, man. Basically, man, my page, I get a lot of shit because they're like, Poe, why are you always fucking shitting on Republicans and conservatives? Well, this is the deal. Democrats and the left are just a known enemy. They're like a bear in a field, right? You can't miss that motherfucker. He's out there. It's the fucking snake in the grass that's going to get you. And that's what a lot of the right is doing. Especially lately, you've seen how quickly they turn on their own principles. And people will give up on their own principles and just follow them. Like, why are we doing that?
I don't know, man. Like... The biggest thing I have with them fucking people, like, you can believe what you want, vote for whoever you want. I don't give a fuck. That's why we live in America, really. But everybody's gonna be upset. The thing I hate the most is when you call out somebody, like, for instance, I was listening. We talked about this before we aired, but I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast, and he brought up how he was talking about, like, man, can you believe what Trump said a couple days ago? And everybody's like, whoa, man, the Democrats said this and Obama did that. Dude, we fucking know. But own up to what the fuck he's doing, too. Like, don't just try to slide it on the rug because you want to suck his dick because he's a Republican. I get it.
Right.
All about that dick.
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous. I mean,
know,
could you imagine... Could you fucking imagine if, like, Obama supporters and shit started posting, whoa, he's still your president.
Right.
Dude, oh my God. Shit.
I wish that fucking he's still your president fucking movement was around back then. Jesus Christ.
That's why I can't wait till 2020 if he loses.
Oh, I know, man. Everybody's gonna the shoe's gonna be on the other foot, and then we're like, oh shit, we fucked up.
Yeah.
We let him get away with too much, and that's what happens with almost every president, really. People, the president, they just they give him more executive power, and they support him, and then another motherfucker gets in office, and they use that same power, and people are like, wait, hold the fuck up, you can't do that. You can't do that. The other guy could. Well, we don't fuck around with double standards here.
No. And the thing that really fucking irritates me is when, obviously, with the red flag laws and shit, Trump doesn't give a flying fuck about the Second Amendment, and then you got the brainwashed fucking dumbass people that are like, well, he used to own a gun, so
right.
How can he be against the Second Amendment? It don't mean a fucking thing.
Right.
I mean, just because you own a gun don't mean shit.
Right.
I mean, you want to enforce red flag laws, so you pretty much said, fuck your rights.
Right.
Which is bullshit.
Right. I just saw the other day, somebody posted something about the NRA and how he spoke in New Hampshire or some shit. That he wasn't going to let the Second Amendment wither away and no one was coming for our guns. And we're like, dude, how many red flag laws have been executed this week that we've seen? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, there's been a lot of shit that happened this week.
Oh,
God
man,
damn.
so
Ever
much.
since I pitched the idea of this podcast, so much shit has
man.
happened in like a 2-week span. And we got fucking shootings in our own backyard here in Dayton.
Right.
You know?
Yep. We got our own
Epstein,
Republican governor.
Epstein,
Yeah.
fucking... Like, I'm not one for...
Quote unquote hung himself with
Yeah.
toilet paper. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Broke his neck? No.
Like, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, like, at all.
Dude, I don't think anybody is. But everybody sees straight through this.
I'm not for them. Like, I don't believe the earth is flat. You're fucking stupid.
Right.
But I this motherfucker did not commit suicide.
Right.
You know what? For all we know, that motherfucker might not even be dead.
Right, yeah. That's another thing that was flying around, like, oh, they replaced him with Hillary's brother, and fucking, he's actually in Germany now. I've heard that theory. I mean, either way, dead or alive.
He's hanging out with Tupac.
Right, hell yeah. He's chilling at Area 51 now. Fucking clapping
He's
alien kid cheeks.
Wait for that raid. Gonna
Right.
walk through. Hey, you found me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the Bin Laden shit, man.
Right.
I mean,
they didn't release anything.
no. They're like,
Well, they got that fucking...
We want to see a body.
We don't want...
we can't do that.
We don't want to piss anybody off. You just killed a motherfucker. Like, what?
We've been waiting for this shit for a long time. Since 9/11.
Right. And I left the day he was fucking shot. I left Afghanistan that day. Dude, everybody was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, they did it. I was like, relax, dude. We're not leaving Afghanistan. Just because he's dead, we're fucking staying.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean the U.S. And that was 2011. Here we are, 2019. I think my grandma was like, do you think anything's going to wind down now? I was like, fuck no. What are you talking about? Somebody else is just going to take his place and do the same shit. Like,
Yeah. It's fucked up, though. Now we've got our own shit to deal with, you know? Fucking cops coming after our shit.
right, yeah. Over memes?
Over memes. Now we got cops shooting dead people.
Dude, that report, I mean, it's fucked up, but it was pretty funny at the same time. To me, anyway. I don't expect you motherfuckers to have such a dark sense of humor as I do, but...
Yeah, we're pretty fucked up over here.
I shot that guy last week. That guy was already dead, man.
I ain't gonna lie, though, man. That shooting did hit home for me. I mean... I'm not a gun owner. Not yet. I'm gonna get one. But it'd be my fucking luck I get one and my neighbor calls the cops and red flags me. I'm
Right.
mad as fuck.
Right. He walked outside with his gun from his car.
Like, yeah, I had to bring it inside, bitch. I was
Well,
mad.
hell yeah. Well, what's the deal? Like, I mean, well, now I'm just scared. I don't feel comfortable because he's got a gun. Get your own gun, dog. Like, that's all you can do. That's all you can really do is carry a gun yourself and be prepared. Be vigilant. Look around. Don't fucking like box yourself in places. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Trying to fucking make sure you don't die everywhere you go, but that's life, dude.
It's fucked up, and this might be a bad analogy, but it kind of makes sense. These red flag laws are going to be like fucking sexual predators, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going to think, we don't feel safe because that guy's got a red flag or he's got a gun or whatever, my bad. And just like, you know, if you move into a neighborhood and you're like, oh shit, man,
Right.
guy 3 doors down, fucking kids and shit, I don't feel safe when I get here.
Right.
And that's pretty much how it's going to be. Which is, I mean, obviously pedophiles need to fucking go, but
Right.
but they're going to pretty much compare it to that.
Right, yeah. I'm 100% sure that one day there'll be a registry. Like, oh, this guy owns a gun. You could fucking go on the internet and just look and be like,
Yeah.
this address? Yep, that's him. He's got a gun. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking stupid. I mean, if you guys want to own a gun, fucking own it. I mean, it's your right. That's what pisses me off. I mean, I'm a constitutionalist. That's what I believe in.
Right.
You know.
I was there once. The thing that gets me about the Constitution, like it was a great attempt at keeping the government from growing. It was a great attempt at minarchy. Mm-hmm. We still have the Constitution. We're still here. You know what I'm saying? We're in this fucking Orwellian goddamn nightmare. And what the fuck? Has the Constitution itself actually done anything for us? If it's led us to this, it's just I know this is just a piece of paper. It requires the people to act. I get that, but I just think it was a great attempt, but it's not the end all be all.
Yeah, I think the thing that irritates me is when people are like, "Well, maybe we should just rewrite the Second Amendment."
To what?
Yeah, exactly. And when they say that, they don't have anything to back it up. Like, okay, what would you say?
Right.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Like, if you ain't got shit to back up your fucking statement, then don't say nothing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much what it is.
The thing is, people make it out to be an epidemic, but there's, 350 million people in America now? How many of them do you think are gun owners? There's fucking 100 million guns in America or some shit. It's a fucking pretty big number. I forget what the fucking latest was.
No, honestly, I mean, there's more good people with guns than bad people with guns.
Right? Yeah. Okay. That leads me to something else. Somebody did a study. I think it was the CDC. Maybe it was the FBI. Somebody did a study, and they found that guns prevented more crime than guns were involved in. You know what I'm saying? So, however many murders, violent crimes, rape, a gun prevented that. And they can't be exact because they don't know how many times the motherfucker's just been getting their ass kicked or, they're about to be raped or something. They pull a gun, the motherfucker runs away and they don't report it.
Right.
So, that number is somewhere between 800,000 and 3 million crimes or some shit. But we don't have 3 million murders in America a year. Like, what the fuck?
No.
And our murder rate is declining.
I mean, yeah. Unless you live in Chicago.
Right, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there are outliers, but overall, it's still declining.
But still, I mean, fuck. What was it last week? They had a motherfucker in California just stab 4 people to death and shit.
Yeah.
Just random.
So
ban knives.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's what they're doing in fucking England.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're banning everything in California, though.
If it's not shooting,
for our listeners in
stabbings.
California, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you guys
get the fuck out.
Well, that brings me to another point. If you just leave, which, sure, I get that. You just want to get out. That shit follows you.
Yeah.
So, like, who was the first state to fucking 2 red flag laws?
Maryland or some shit?
Yeah, Maryland. Okay. It might even have been Florida after Parkland. Because I remember seeing some shit about them.
Maybe. I can't remember.
So, those laws might be similar to California. But all these other states are becoming more and more like California. And their dumbass gun laws. You need a fucking fin on your pistol grip and shit. You can't have a detachable magazine. Why don't you suck my dick? How about that? Detach all these magazines, bitch.
I just felt bad for the people that use cocaine in California. No straws.
Yeah. We all use it now.
Yeah.
Y'all got funnels?
Dollar bills, man.
One of those fucking reusable steel straws. You
but
just
goddamn,
fucking
like they're fucking banning everything over there, man.
Dude, everything.
Like, fucking ridiculous, dude.
I fucking cannot stand California. It's pretty to look at.
Yeah.
Living there has got to be a fucking pain in the ass.
It's pretty, like, I was scrolling through Facebook a couple of days ago, and there's a guy I'm friends with. I ain't gonna name drop anybody, but he's a Trump supporter, which is cool. But I think he's seeing the light now because he made a post like saying, like, all of this banning of stuff seems like a violation of our rights, and we're, hello, motherfucker. Yeah. That's what we've been trying to tell you.
All right, welcome to the party.
Come on over, bro. We got you.
Just want to blindly follow party
but
lines.
then he'll post some other dumb shit like that same fucking article from 2015. Right. Trump's gonna open concealed carries and all this other shit.
Right.
Bruh. Okay. Yeah. Still waiting.
Dude, a national concealed carry, it's not good. Unless it's constitutional carry. Because I feel like if you got a CCW license on a national level, there would be a registry. Everyone would have to take some kind of course, and they would know you, and know that you're probably carrying a gun. It should just be like, it's my right. You can suck my balls if I carry or not, right. No matter what state I'm in. But here we are.
Me myself, I don't trust myself with a concealed carry. For instance, I had an instance at Walmart today. Walmart again. Sorry, guys. But saw some people trying to steal shit and guy trying to fight people, and I ain't gonna lie, I stopped like, man, I should just end him now. So he can't go out and reproduce and contaminate the world anymore.
Right.
But, I mean, yeah.
I understand that impulse. And if they were swinging on each other, maybe. I guess it would really depend on how bad the beating was going, but...
He wasn't going to do shit. He was like 4 foot nothing.
He's soft.
It was funny, though. Like, they switched out tags on, like, clothing or some shit to make it look like their shit was a lot cheaper, and they got busted. And you can hear him, fuck you, I'll knock you the fuck out, bruh. And I'm standing there with my 4-year-old. Like, we're at the claw machine and shit, because he saw a Yoshi doll, and I was like, God damn it, now I gotta win that motherfucker. I didn't, but $5 later, fuck. But
ain't no laws when you're playing the claw.
Nothing can stop the claw! But, fucking, it was embarrassing to see the shit, because you look at him and you're like, alright, this guy's fucking pure garbage.
Right.
He's probably in his mid-40s, maybe 50s. I'm assuming he had his son with him, and his son looked like fucking Jason Mewes, which was kind of funny. And he's there like, yeah, man, fuck you, with his high-pitched squeak voice and shit. Like, bro, what are you gonna do? You're like probably 16 years old.
Right.
You know? Fucking stupid shit, man. Gotta love our hometown, man.
Great place. Great place to raise a family.
It is. I ain't gonna lie, man. Every time I go to that fucking Walmart, I'm like, God damn, I just wish half these people would die.
We need a new plague. Every time we walk in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. So I kind of get that Walmart shooter, man. I get it. He probably walked in like, God damn, there's only 3 registers open. Fuck you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
But still.
My apologies. Donate to the victims.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, we're going to go dark here. So
yeah. We're probably going to get red flag rated while we're recording this motherfucker.
I'm nameless, man. I'm trying to avoid the hate.
Somebody's already got your fucking voice recorded. They already recognized you, too.
Oh, yeah.
You're already fucked.
We know that.
Just embrace it. Yeah, man. That's, these fucking shootings are retarded, though.
It's getting out of control.
Shooting random innocent people? Come on.
I mean, people are fucked up. You know, dude, once again, I'm going down a dark path.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Buckle up, bitches.
Yeah. And I don't mean this in a fucked up way, but you know what we really, I don't want to say what we need, but what we haven't had in a while. When's the last time we had a serial killer?
None that I'm aware of.
I mean...
They usually
The last one I remember got busted in like 2005. And I think he started in like 74.
The BTK killer? Or
Yeah. But it seems like we don't have that no more. It's just mass shootings and shit.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. Not the guns.
And it's in its own right. I mean.
But. And
then they're fucking blaming goddamn video games and shit like Tipper Gore. I'm like, what the fuck year is this? It's fucking.
I'm waiting for fucking D. Snyder.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. He was just gonna come up and tear a new asshole in court.
Goddamn, I can't remember what the fuck he said. It said something like the sick fans of Twisted fucking Sister or something like that. I can't fucking remember. Don't quote me on that. But as much as I love D. Snyder, he's all about fucking taking guns away and shit though.
Is he?
Yeah. Him and Sebastian Bach.
But all about free speech.
Don't give a fuck about that.
Come on, no.
I swear, like Sebastian Bach. I love Sebastian Bach, but he's one of the fucking people who's like, let's rewrite the Second Amendment. How about you shut the fuck up?
Isn't he Canadian? I'm pretty sure he's Canadian.
I don't know.
Or is he naturalized?
He needs to keep his mouth shut. If he would have kept his mouth shut, he'd still be in Skid Row. Here we go. We're getting sued by Sebastian Bach.
That's fucking stupid, though. I understand motherfuckers want to live in a world without violence.
Trust me, like, I would love, I mean...
Wouldn't that be great?
I have a fucking 4-year-old, 4-year-old, goddamn. How old's my kid?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I would love for him to grow up in a world without violence.
Right.
It's not happening. I mean...
But as it stands, there are some violent motherfuckers out there.
Yeah. We grew up in it. I mean, we're young. I mean, we're 29, 30 years old. So, if we got viewers or listeners that's older than that, I mean, I'm sure you've lived through the Dahmer days and shit. but, I mean, really the craziest shit that we had growing up was 9/11.
Right.
I mean, that shit was fucking...
We watched that shit on TV in school.
Oh, yeah, they fucking... my dad pulled me out of school. Like, everybody was getting pulled out of school.
Well, my parents didn't give a shit, apparently. They were like...
I didn't know what was going on.
You stay your ass in there.
Because, like, I got called down. They're like, yeah, your dad's here to pick you up. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what's going on? My dad's like, we're under attack. I'm like, the fuck you mean we're under... What? We're under attack? And he's World Trade Center. I'm like, what's that?
Hell yeah.
I didn't know... I mean, I was 11.
Right.
I didn't know what the fuck it was. But it's crazy when you watch old movies and now you see it in every fucking old movie.
Right. You're like, damn, this movie's old.
Wasn't fucking Macaulay Culkin on top of that motherfucker in Home Alone 2 and shit?
Yeah.
Hanging out and shit.
Yeah. You're like, damn, this movie's
old as fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Yeah. That's a good way to gauge how old a movie is, too. You're just like,
it really is. Like, you see that, like, as fucked up as it sounds, you either look for the World Trade Center or gas prices.
Right. Yeah.
You're like, goddamn, gas was $1.29, bro. I would kill for that shit.
I remember, I think it was like 94, 95. It was under $1, I think.
Dude, I remember after 9/11, like, when gas went was like $1.70, and they're like, yeah, we can't believe how expensive it is. I would kill for that now.
Yeah. I remember in 2004, it broke $2. And I was like, holy shit, dude. And then, like 2007, 2008, yeah, it was like $3.99. And I just had that fucking dumbass job at a restaurant, and I had a fucking Silverado, dude. And all my check went into the fucking gas tank.
Yeah.
But, you know what, man? Fuck it. I got to drive everywhere. Fuck it.
Now I see, like, $2.39. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Use my
if
Kroger
gas is
points.
$2.50, gas is $2.50, I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah.
And I got to buy premium. So I'm still getting kind of fucked.
Yeah.
God damn it. The fucking market. Bullshit.
Yeah. It's all fucked up.
I thought we went to Iraq for oil.
It's like that fucking episode of Family Guy when they went back in time to fucking, like during World War II and shit. And they're like, Germans got all these weapons of mass destruction. Why doesn't America go kick their ass? I'm like, I don't know, maybe because they don't have any oil.
Ooh, let's think about that. Shit, yeah, I remember
Shots
that. Shots
fired.
Whoa. God damn. That's fucking... I haven't seen that episode in a hot minute.
That's all I do, man. That's my life. Family Guy.
I watch Family Guy at night first. The Office.
Guy.
I know you don't like The Office, but I watch The Office.
Yeah, I don't like The Office. Here comes the fucking...
Oh, man, they're gonna stop. Look,
God,
right here, they're turning off the fucking episode.
Fuck
right
you!
They're like, fuck off, dude. Fuck
we
this
don't
guy.
need to know his name. That son of a
Get
bitch.
this piece of shit off the fucking air.
Fuck him and his son. Hey, I like Workaholics better. Suck my dick.
Oh, speaking of, today I went to that movie Good Boys, right? And there's a movie coming out called Jaxie, I think. But it's fucking, what's his face? Adam.
Oh, Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his phone is Siri, right? Or something like Siri. And it fucking is talking shit to him all the time. And it fucks with his life. It's kind of like Christine with the car.
Yeah,
But it's a phone. Like,
oh, shit.
And it sends dick pics to everybody and shit. It's fucking... Dude, the preview was rated R. So I was dying. The whole fucking preview, man.
Now I
Dead.
gotta look that shit up, because...
Yeah, that shit was funny.
The past couple of things those guys put out on Netflix, like fucking Game Over Man and The Package. The Package was great.
Oh, I haven't seen The Package. Oh, yeah, I did see it.
Well, he set the dick, or cut his dick off or whatever with a butterfly knife.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I
Great.
remember that now.
They made the movie. I think the only guy from Workaholics that was in it was Blake.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That was
It's been about a year since I've seen it.
Game Over Man was fucking great, too.
Oh, man, dude. Dead.
God damn, that shit was fun. And I'm not for, like, a bunch of those Netflix originals and shit. Like, some of them were okay. It fucking sucks when you start watching a Netflix show and then they pull the plug on it. Oh, we're going to cancel it.
Right.
God damn it, motherfucker.
Right.
Like that Santa Clara Diet or whatever.
Yeah. You watched that?
I was about to watch it, and then I saw it got canceled. I'm like, I don't want to watch it now. Because what's the point?
Well, sometimes if they get canceled, they do finish off a season, so they could close it out a little bit. But it might seem
I
rushed.
mean, from what I heard, that shit didn't.
Oh, they just ended it?
out.
They just ended it?
Yeah.
Damn.
From what I heard, I don't know.
Damn.
Let us know.
Eat shit, Timothy Oliphant. Fucking
Well,
bum.
who was it? Was it Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, Drew Barrymore and Timothy Oliphant.
Fucking Hitman.
Hell yeah. That motherfucker from The Crazies.
The Crazies.
And he's in The Office. But you didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't.
He plays like...
Have you seen the original The Crazies?
From what, the 70s or
Yeah.
80s? I haven't, but... I mean, I'm sure it's okay.
George Romero.
Oh, is it George Romero?
I think it was George Romero.
He does a lot of fucking zombie movies. He's like the zombie motherfucker.
I love the fucking OG horror movies and shit, dude. For real. Love that shit.
The fucking special effects are...
It's so bad, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, my favorite kill in all horror movies has gotta be on the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. When the motherfucker opens the door and the dude just smacks him in the head with the hammer.
Right.
Fucking starts seizing out and shit.
Right.
It's so bad, but goddamn, that was fucking brutal.
Right. And dragged his ass downstairs.
Yeah. You don't see that shit anymore.
No.
As much, I like the new shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like remakes. Here comes more heat. Some of the remakes are fucking good.
I like it.
I mean,
I like it. The new It.
I did too.
It was
It
pretty
was
good.
good.
It's pretty good.
The original It, fucking overrated as shit.
Yeah.
I
It's a
get
made-for-TV movie, though. I mean, I know it's 3 hours, but it's a made-for-TV movie. It aired on TV.
It is, but honestly, people are all over that movie because of Tim Curry.
Yeah.
And Tim Curry's great. I get it.
Right.
But you take him out of that movie, nobody gives a flying fuck.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, not all Stephen King shit.
I need to read the book, but in the book, I've heard there's
suckers.
Yeah. Nobody reads anymore. Put that shit away.
Yeah.
I guess there's a lot of shit in the book, as usual. That makes it really good.
Yeah.
Because I guess he plays on their fears more.
I mean, that's with a lot of shit, though. They always say the book's better, like Jaws.
Right.
They said the book of Jaws is better than a movie, which I find that hard to believe. Cause
who told me that? My aunt? My grandpa? I don't know. One of them told me that. I was like... Well,
either way, man, I think they're wrong. Because
I mean, I really can't beat...
Jaws is one of the greatest movies ever made.
I don't know that I'd want to read about a shark. I want to see it eat a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would get more out of it just seeing it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can read about a fucking demonic clown as opposed to a shark.
Right.
But, yeah. Reading's not for me. I've tried it. The only thing I've read is the Walking Dead comic books, which was a lot better than the show because they can put whatever the fuck they want in a comic book.
Right.
I mean, that shit was fucking brutal.
Brutal. And
the language, goddamn, the language was brutal. And
the show doesn't follow it to a T. That's what I've heard.
I stopped watching the show. But I heard that, like, I heard Game of Thrones, I heard the book is really good, but I heard the books are so fucking long and they jump all over the place.
Right.
So, which I'll probably start watching or reading the books because the show's over with in a disappointing way. But yeah, I'll start reading the books and shit. Fuck it.
I just read a lot of war books. I read the book War by Sebastian Junger while I was deployed in fucking... Because that's when Restrepo came out, and that book is Restrepo. But, yeah, it was just relatable, because they were pretty close to where I was, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll read it. I'll order this motherfucker and check it out.
Yeah.
Whatever. The book is really good. It's a good one. And, yeah. It's usually just war books. So, my creative mind is... oof.
Yeah.
I think I read Lord of the Rings way back in the day. Like, for school, because I had to read a book or some shit.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I did not care for those movies.
It's hard for me to get into the fantasy shit like that.
Like, I mean, I like Game of Thrones, but, like, the Lord of the Rings, I mean, I tried. I mean, I watched, I think, the first two. The first one was... It's just like what Randall says on fucking Clerks 2.
It's walking.
Walking. That's all they fucking do is walk. And I couldn't get into it. It was drawn out. I mean, Peter Jackson's a good director and shit. I did like King Kong. That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a while for it to get good, but it was pretty dope. But yeah, Lord of the Rings, not for me. The Hobbit.
I thought it was pretty good. I don't know.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, you should.
But
you should give it a shot.
I mean,
give Home Ec another shot.
I'm more into Star Wars, and I'm stoked for the new one. Even though Disney's fucking everything up, but I'm still gonna watch it.
You see, they're making another trilogy, completely unrelated to this story. Like
another trilogy?
Yeah.
I knew they were doing the spinoffs because they did Rogue One, and then they did Solo, and I guess the next one was supposed to be
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett and the bounty hunters and shit.
Yeah.
Which that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I hope they don't fuck that up.
You know, in the original Star Wars, though, I don't think they ever said Boba Fett. They always said the bounty hunter.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Like, so.
It had to be in the book.
I guess. Like, how the fuck did... Because I know his name because of, you know, fucking cartoons and Family Guy and the internet and shit. But,
right.
And in the original movies, I don't think they ever said Boba Fett.
I don't think so either.
So, I mean, if they did, send us a link. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. Never bet on the Fat Man. Yeah. Did fucking... I think I saw Star Wars first, like the 90s when they remastered it and shit. And fucking Taco Bell did something, like, you get toys. I had a bunch of those. But my dad was always like, dude, look at these. We gotta watch the fucking... The Emperor Strikes Back, or The Empire Strikes Back, and I was like, okay.
Shit's dope. Yeah. I remember the fucking, was it the watches you got at Burger King or some shit? Dope.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You see some, do you ever see like some of that shit that you got from like McDonald's or Burger King or whatever on eBay? Motherfuckers be selling that shit like, oh, here's this authentic Grimace from fucking 1980. $200 sperm. You know.
I remember like the mid '90s. They had the Nuggets. They were like Nuggets toys, and you get fucking costumes for them, like a witch, and you fucking put the hat shit on it. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I just thought of that. And the fucking ghost and the witch. One had a fucking Frankenstein forehead and shit, with the fucking bolts coming out of it.
Yeah.
The '90s were great.
Fuck. It was. I mean, growing up in the '90s, you had Pantera, White Zombie.
Goddamn.
Good shit.
Fucking Pantera, dude. What I love about Pantera is, while everybody was getting soft and aiming their shit towards the radio, they fucking were getting harder. Like, they were fucking getting heavy. By the end of it, by fucking Reinventing the Steel, they were damn near death metal.
Yeah, goddamn, Reinventing the Steel so good.
When, Great Southern Trendkill? Holy fuck, dude.
And that is my all-time favorite Pantera album. Dude. And a lot of people give me shit for that.
So heavy. Like, why?
I don't give a fuck. How could you give me shit for that?
Why? Because you don't know the songs? Because they're not on the radio? Because they're too fucking heavy. That's why.
Because I didn't pick Vulgar.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah,
as much as Vulgar's, I mean, it's fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah. But people know Walk.
Pantera with Phil, there's not a bad album.
Right.
And honestly, if I had to rank the albums, and once again, people give me shit for this, my least favorite is Far Beyond Driven.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
Oh. I wouldn't have guessed that. Does it come off as cheesy to you? Like,
it doesn't come off as cheesy. It's a great album, but that's... I don't know, man.
Just looking at it, like, if...
There's a lot of songs on there that aren't as good, I guess. Like Good Friend and Bottle of Pills.
Yeah.
I mean...
That's different. It's
a really weird song.
I think they were kind of touching on Cowboys from Hell. The Cowboys from Hell album with that song. Yeah. It was kind of a backstep, but I don't hate that album.
I don't hate it either.
It's
I said,
it's not like I would fucking be like, no, let's not listen to that.
Yeah, I mean, that's ranking Pantera albums is like ranking fucking Slayer albums.
Right.
I mean, it's not. There's not a bad one, but if you had to choose a least favorite,
right?
I mean, one of them's got to take that slot.
Right.
Just like Lamb of God's another band, you know.
Dude, that cover of fucking Planet Caravan. Dude.
Dope.
Oh.
I mean, there's good songs on Far Beyond Trip. Like 25 Years is probably my favorite song off that album.
Yeah.
Fucking your back. Fucking your back. That's a badass fucking jam, dude. But fucking Great Southern Trendkill. God damn.
Dude,
just
so
that
hard.
opening fucking... That is dope.
Yeah.
So good. And it's all uphill.
Right. Yeah. It only gets heavier. Like, what the fuck? Like, even Suicide Note Part 1, it's still heavy, dude. Fuck.
Fucking heavy.
The subject matter.
The lyrics, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking album. So good.
Right.
Pantera can't do no wrong. And a lot of people say Reinventing the Steel was their worst album. And that's just some heavy fucking tracks on that. Fucking Hellbound. Yesterday Don't Mean Shit.
Fuck.
We'll Grind That Axe. Fucking... I'll Cast a Shadow.
Yeah, oh.
Dope.
So
dope
good.
as fuck. But honestly, with Phil, though, Pantera's the only band I like. I didn't get into Down. Not a real big Superjoint Ritual fan. I think I like maybe 2 songs, and one song was on like Tony Hawk's Underground or some shit.
Right, yeah.
That's the only reason why I know it.
Yeah. Phil Anselmo and the Illegals and...
Well... That, he's mainly doing a bunch of Pantera stuff. Like, they're going on tour with Slayer.
Yeah.
And a lot of people shitting on this lineup. The lineup is different. I mean, you got Phil Anselmo opening up with then Ministry, which I still like Ministry.
Dude.
Primus. Never been in the Primus. Les Claypool was a badass fucking bass player. One of the best. I give him that, but Primus is not for me. And then you got Slayer closing it out.
Damn.
But Phil Anselmo said he's doing a vulgar set list of Pantera or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, which I watched a couple of videos of him doing some Pantera stuff, and it sounds good.
Have you listened to Scour?
Yeah.
Like, is it death metal or deathcore?
I think he tried to do death metal.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
It was good. I mean, I'll check anything out. I'm not one of those guys like, oh, it's got so and so in it, so it's not good.
Right.
No, I don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll listen to anything. If I like it, I like it. I don't believe in fucking
elitism and shit, like
that or guilty pleasures or whatever.
Right. You just listen to it. Fuck you if you don't like it.
I love metal, but I don't listen to just metal.
Right.
I mean, I'll jam out the Offspring. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Badass.
I do like a lot of pop punk and shit. Even just like regular punk.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I'll listen to Aerosmith. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it ain't got to be Cookie Monster vocals.
Right.
I mean, my favorite band's Judas Priest, for fuck's sakes.
I've been kind of dabbling in Suicide Boys and shit. I just discovered them. I've seen people like listen to them and shit, but I really only just started listening to them. I'm like, God damn, this shit's hard.
That's one thing I can't get into is rap. Like, I've tried. I mean, some of those, like, I like more old stuff. Like, I'll listen to Public Enemy. Mm-hmm. Or,
old NWA.
Fucking, yeah, NWA. No, God damn it. The Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
I listen to them, which they're considered hip-hop, but some of their shit's not really hip-hop at all.
Yeah, but it's like a cross. It's kind of like
like
nu metal. It's
kind of.
They're really kind of like pioneers of nu metal if you think about it. They combined.
They're the '80s Limp Bizkit.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I was getting at. Yeah, for sure. And I don't hate Limp Bizkit either.
I don't either.
Fuck.
Everybody wants.
They want to shit on him.
On.
Right. They want to shit on Fred. I mean, he probably deserves it, but I don't care, man. Fucking
I mean,
Nookie,
I don't hate on people for. That's like, I like Aaron Lewis. I mean, he's a fucking asshole.
Right.
Like, he's a straight up fucking prick, but goddamn, he
can fucking
music.
And he can scream. I know he hasn't like screamed lately, but
we'll see.
Man, I hope they fucking come back heavy as shit. Dysfunction heavy.
It'd be dope.
God damn.
That's what we need. We need more heavy. I would love to talk to you guys about the new Killswitch album, but yeah, kind of getting fucked over on that one.
Who's fucking shipping that shit? Teespring? Look, everybody.
No. Okay. This is a story on this album. So I went and saw them. It was August 1st in Columbus.
Right.
And their merch table, they just started a thing. They were like, look, you can pre-order the new album from the merch table. We give you a laminate. It has a redemption code on it. And then they gave you like an autograph poster to go with it.
Right.
Dope. And they're like, redeem it by August 2nd, and the album will ship August 9th. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So if it ships August 9th, I should get it, 4 or 5 days, give or take.
Yeah.
And the album came out yesterday on the 16th. Well, here we are, the 17th. I still ain't got my fucking pre-order.
Goddamn.
So
angry.
I am fucking pissed because, like, my top 5 favorite bands. I mean, Priest has always been number 1, and then Killswitch Engage is number 2, and it's fucking close number 2.
Right.
And then Slayer, Pantera, Black Sabbath. I mean, that's the bands I love. And to not get my pre-order. Not only did I not get it on the date of the fucking release date, I didn't even get it the day after the release, and I don't know where the fuck it is. They didn't give me a tracking number. They just said, "Hey, thanks for redeeming your code."
It's a physical copy, right?
Yeah, and that's what I want. I love it.
You're sure it's a physical copy? It's
yes,
not like
I swear. It's
didn't show up in an email or some shit.
No, because the only email I got was the thank you for redeeming. That's all it was.
Because
it said if you redeem the code, it's going to be shipped to your house.
Oh, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
I don't do the streaming shit. I don't do Spotify or anything like that. I like physical copies.
Yeah, you still buy albums. That's real.
I do.
That's real.
I still buy vinyl.
Well, I think the last album I bought was... Well, it must have been Josta's. Because we supported that.
Yeah, we're in the thank you section.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Very special thanks.
I got that going in my life.
Dude, he's so grateful too, man. You tell him, he's like, hey man, I donated to the fucking the podcast. Love your shit, love your music, and I help you get that fucking Jost album released. And he's like,
God,
dude, he's so stoked. He's like, fuck yeah, man, thank you so much.
He's supposed to put out another one, and he's been teasing a cover of Megadeth's Holy Wars.
Ooh,
that
shit.
sounds dope.
Yeah. If you guys...
From what I've heard...
For the uninitiated, Jamie Josta, the singer for Hatebreed.
Yeah. he has a great podcast. If you
the Josta Show is a good time.
Really good. It's on Gas Digital. Pick up that plug there.
Oh, yeah.
But we hope to get on there, too. But, yeah. His cover of Holy Wars, it sounds like it might have Howard Jones on it, but I'm not sure. He's only teased a couple seconds on his Instagram stories and shit.
I love how they're homies. That's cool as fuck.
Dude, the only... Okay, I've heard the 2 singles off the new Killswitch album.
Yeah.
But the single Fire with fucking Howard Jones...
I really need to check that out.
God damn. Their heaviest song to date. It's fucking good. It's really good. I want to hear the song with Chuck Billy, which... To me, Chuck Billy is the best vocalist in thrash metal. Fight me on that one.
Yeah, pull up, bitch.
Chuck Billy's bad as fuck. To me, it's my top 3 for thrash metal is Chuck, Tom Orion, and Rob Dukes from Exodus. Well, he's not in Exodus anymore, but Rob Dukes was the best vocalist for Exodus. That motherfucker can wail. God damn. Nothing against Zetro. Zetro's good, but Rob Dukes was the fucking man. Yeah,
oh,
you want to watch some fucking Exodus? I think it was like live in Vakken. Ooh.
When he fucking did the Wall of Death? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, he's like, I want this side to kill that side.
Yeah, holy shit. Why didn't he get red flagged for that? Like, what the
fuck? Don't tempt him.
That's fucking communicating a threat right there. If I ever heard it.
Yeah. Rob Dukes was the fucking man. Exodus is the shit.
Yeah.
So good.
Fuck, man. I think I just scrolled through Facebook or some shit and that video came up and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, you could just tell, like, the anticipation before a breakdown. It was oh, here it comes. He's like, spread out further. He's like parting the Red Sea and shit.
Yeah. Exodus is the shit.
It was a monster fucking show.
So good. I love the more unknown thrash bands. I don't want to say they're unknown, but they're not part of the big 4.
Right, yeah.
Exodus,
everybody knows the big
Overkill,
4.
Testament, fucking Sodom.
Yeah.
Sodom, good shit. Annihilator, fucking Nuclear Assault. So good, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Some good shit.
What was that band that Josta was talking about that sounded like Pantera? He was like, well, this band was doing it long before Pantera even started. Like, do you remember? Fuck, I can't fucking remember. It was years ago when he said it.
Bolt Thrower. I mean, he always talks about Venom.
No, it wasn't Bolt Thrower. It was somebody else. Because he was like, he's like, you go up to a Pantera fan and you play this shit and they think it's Pantera. They're like, when the fuck did they release that? And you're like, oh no, it's this other band. I forget what the fucking name is. I'll fucking get back to you guys on that.
Yeah, now I'm curious to know.
I forget what episode it was on. It was like 2 or 3 years ago when he said it. Yeah, and I checked it out and I was like, holy shit, this is great.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It was kind of like Throwdown, but early 90s. If you can imagine that. Like,
it wasn't, no, because Life of Agony is not that heavy.
No.
Life of Agony is okay.
I think it was one word. We're just gonna sit here and fucking try to remember the shit.
Goddamn, we'll be here all fucking night.
I know. Just naming off bands. No, that ain't it. Damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, man, that's that last show we went to, the fucking the Hatebreed show with Fit for an Autopsy and fucking
Terror.
Oh,
God
dude,
damn.
Terror. Holy shit. The energy.
Dude, every band brought it. Like,
oh yeah,
okay.
It's fucking hard.
What pissed me off the most, like, I don't want to say I was pissed, but I was fucking upset because the original lineup was Fit for an Autopsy, Obituary,
right.
Terror, Hatebreed. Obituary couldn't play because they were playing some other festival on that same day.
Right.
Which fucking pissed me off because Obituary is like the OG fucking death metal. They're up there with Death.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't listen to Death, you don't listen to metal. I'm sorry.
Fucking redneck song, dude.
we didn't get to see Obituary, so Ringworm is the ones that took Obituary's place.
Right.
And they're from Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah. The Human Furnace on vocals.
Ringworm was, goddamn, they were fucking awesome.
Yeah. And they're not young.
That was the opener.
They're not young.
And that's what we had to deal with that night.
Right.
And it was nonstop. I mean, we had motherfuckers trying to mosh during fucking sound check.
Right. How many people got carted out of there? They stopped the show like 4 times at least.
Hatebreed.
Somebody got really fucked up though. Like,
yeah, a lot.
They got fucked up. We had to back up.
Yeah,
goddamn.
The dude fucking, the security guy put him on his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Hell yeah, he was limp. That dude was dead.
He was out. Yeah, it was brutal. The amount of people. Oh, Cro-Mags. Cro-Mags was there too.
Yeah.
And
fuck, we're gonna get so much hate for that too. You guys forgot Cro-Mags? You fucking suck.
No. Cro-Mags was awesome. The amount of people we saw at that show was cool because, like, when we got there, like Joe Bad and goddamn the guitar player, I can't think of his name, Mike, I think is his name, or Tim.
Yeah.
And they were hanging out at the merch table and shit. So we got to see them. Oh, walking to the venue because it was at Bogart's in Cincinnati. If you're familiar with that, we went to that Ladder 51 or whatever the bar is,
right across the street. Yeah.
And we hung out there, had a couple beers and shit. And we're walking to the venue, and here comes Wayne and Beattie from Hatebreed.
Like they were drinking their coffee and shit.
Yeah, had their coffee, and then we spotted them. They're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, they're like, "We can't go fucking nowhere now."
And I'm like, "Come on, man, just talk. We ain't gonna fucking press you into pictures or autographs and shit."
Right.
So, but they were cool.
I just want to say, have a good show and shit.
Yeah.
I just kind of stood back, like, "What's up, guys?" And I didn't want to bother him.
Yeah.
But dude, they fucking reached out to me. I was like 10 feet away. He was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Oh, hi. We met before, but
Yeah. Remember me?
Hell yeah.
Providence.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, we saw the guys from Hatebreed, guys from Fit for an All Top. You guys went to take a piss, and I walked past John Joseph. That was kind of cool.
No shit.
Yeah. He kind of like was in a hurry and walked past me, and I'm like, that was fucking John Joseph. But I was about to piss myself, so I was I need to keep going.
Dude, when fucking Fit for an Autopsy came on, I was like, I bet you they play the Hydra. Bet you $20. And they fucking came out and played the Hydra to open up, and I was like, yo, me $20. I got that shit on video, man.
They share that on their story too.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I tagged him in it. I wonder if you recognize, because my profile picture, I wore a fucking Pogactual shirt, an LDM shirt, to the show. I wonder if you recognized it when I said hi to him after the show and shit. Because I had it on my chest. And they shared it before he came out. So, like, they must have been backstage while the other bands were playing. And I remember looking at my phone and being like, let's see what happened. What's going on with Joe Bad? Oh, yep, there's my video.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good fucking show.
Yeah.
One of the best concerts I've been to.
Right.
I mean, nothing tops my first concert. I mean, my first concert was Judas Priest when Halford got back in the band. So
yeah,
that was 2005, and then Anthrax opened up, and that was the Among the Living lineup of Anthrax, which fucking dope. That was a badass show.
You know who I saw first? My first concert?
Was it Creed?
It was fucking Creed, man. Fucking Creed.
I like Creed.
Get off.
I don't give a fuck. Here we go. Here comes the hate.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? How do you migrate from radio rock like Creed to
hey man, Art Tremonti's a badass guitar player.
Though, yeah.
I mean, the band's talented.
Right. Just because they have generic lyrics and shit. I mean,
they found God at one point while Scott Stapp was getting fucked up.
Wasn't him and fucking Kid Rock hanging out and they were letting bitches do rails off their cock and shit?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
That sounds like a cool hangout. I mean, who wouldn't do that? I mean, I ain't got much of a rail to do, but hey.
Who was he talking to?
Do it?
I think he was talking to Tremonti about it. He's like, is that true? The story about Scott and fucking Kid Rock? I'm pretty sure it was the first episode I heard, like, with Tremonti and Justin. I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to go back and check that one out. I don't know.
He's like, they were wild times.
I mean, that sounds like a great story, though.
Right. To be in the 90s, with Kid Rock and fucking Creed. Could you get any bigger? I mean, fuck, dude. The motherfuckers
Honestly,
are on top of the world in '99.
Right now, though, Kid Rock is one of those guys that like he loves Trump so much that he would be that he would be that guy. Like we talked about in the beginning.
Yep.
Here, Trump said, "Whoa, Obama."
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these liberals are trying to take everything.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Well, all we're talking about is a difference of speed in which they're trying to take our shit. So
Yeah. Fuck you and your balls of bullshit.
They all suck. You want a solid shit sandwich or a runny diarrhea sandwich? It's all shit. We don't have to eat it.
Right.
You can stop fucking eating shit.
God damn.
I think I said that to somebody the other day. Who do we vote for? Well, none of these motherfuckers.
It's gonna get interesting.
I can't even keep up with the fucking political nonsense anymore, dude. In 2016, fucking Hillary like admitted to fucking Bernie Sanders out of it. I don't give a fuck about either of them. Fuck them both. But she admitted to fucking him out of the election, and nothing happened. Like, what the fuck? There is a privilege that exists in this country. It's the elite. Yeah. Those fucking plebs would be fucked, dude. We'd be getting our shit pushed in right now. If we pulled some shit like that, like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's gonna get interesting, man. I mean, I just like when people say, like, vote Democrat or vote Republican. Why? Because I said so.
Yeah.
give me more.
Yeah. Give me a reason.
Yeah. If you ain't got more of a reason than because that's what my grandpa did.
Right.
Like, fuck your grandpa. You know?
I wish I had listened to fucking my grandpa, man, more. Because I'm pretty sure he was a libertarian. And I just didn't notice it because my dad was fucking drowning him out with his neocon bullshit.
I don't know what my grandpa was. He was senile.
I remember, like, when the second Gulf War kicked off and my grandpa started flying the flag upside down. My dad, you know my dad. Dude, he was fucking not happy about it. He fucking flipped out. He's like, we're not in distress. Like, what the fuck are you doing? We gotta go kick Iraq's ass. Okay, dude. And do we really? You can see this happening.
I can. And
I'm sorry you missed it.
Unfortunate.
I'm sorry you missed that, but dude.
Yeah. Like I said, I really try not to get into politics. It's not my thing.
Dude, I didn't understand politics until...
I will speak my mind. I mean, if I see some bullshit, I'm like, wait a second.
Right. If you put the shoe on the other foot, does this logic apply? No, then your opinion is fucking stupid.
And with my very low knowledge of politics, I have yet to have somebody actually have a valid argument against me. Which shows the fucking retards I talk to. Because, I mean, they're the same ones. Well, what about Obama? Okay, what about him?
Right.
I don't fucking like him either. And dude, another thing that fucking irritates me. Oh, you don't like Trump, fucking liberal.
Yeah.
Far from it, motherfucker.
Hey, libtard.
Far from it.
If Trump says give up your guns, you better give them up. You fucking libtard.
It's fucking stupid, man. Goddamn.
I hate it. Just use your goddamn brain. Imagine if someone else was doing this, would you be outraged?
Yeah.
If the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I can say that. Does it still apply? Like, if not, then maybe evaluate your principles, because you're a goddamn hypocrite piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, man.
So, speaking
what's
of...
on the agenda now? What we got?
We got operators movement. So, this is a controversial topic in our community right now, but Rob and several others have suggested that we stop our Netflix subscription activism, which means we stop donating to GOA and FPC and actually do the shit ourselves. We have the Second Amendment. We shouldn't need to fight motherfuckers in court for our rights. It shouldn't even come to that. So, I'm going to get him on the show next and we'll discuss it. I'm sure a lot of you, it's culture shock. You're going to be like, what the fuck? We've been plugging FPC and they've been fighting for our rights. Yes, more so than the NRA, absolutely. But is it enough? And that's what we're getting at here. So I'll have him on the show. We'll talk about it. It's going to be a good time.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, it's wild. It's going to be wild. Because people are not... This community, like any other, gets complacent. It's like, okay, fuck the NRA. Because obviously they suck. They push gun control like every other fucking Republican. And
speaking of
at least FPC will be like, no, you guys fucking suck. You're fucking retarded.
Speaking of fucking the NRA, sorry to cut you off there, man.
Good.
But, fucking. So, I go to school part time.
Right.
And,
congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, looking forward to Monday. School.
Back to school.
Okay.
Fucking Billy Madison and that bitch.
My lunch packed up, boots tied tight.
Hope I don't get in a fight.
But yeah. Anyway, fucking tangent again.
I know.
But
that's fine.
So this kid in my engineering class, he came in, he had a fucking NRA shirt.
Oh, God.
I was like, look at this fucking cock bag.
Right. Did you say something to him? Were you kind of like, hey, man, here's a list of shit I was
a smart ass, and I was like, yeah, that's a cool shirt. And he was, oh, thanks, brother, man. Yeah, I really love them. And I'm like, yeah, man, you do.
Yeah, you love gun control, you piece of shit.
You fucking... he was a young kid. I mean, like I said, I'm only 29, and I felt like the fucking old man in this class. Like, everybody's, like, fresh out of high school and shit. So
right.
they're, like, 17, 18. And I'm pretty sure he was, like, 18 years old.
Right.
He probably got the shirt because his dad votes
right.
Trump's got his Trump bumper sticker on his fucking SUV and whatnot.
Right.
We get it. We get it. Yeah,
we know you're indoctrinated.
Yeah.
It's hard to break the mold. I know it
God
is.
damn, man.
We'll get there, though. We'll get you there. Should just, like, casually bring it up to him. Like, hey, man, check this out. Did you know the NRA pushed for background checks? Did you know the NRA let the National Firearms Act happen in 1934? Did you know the NRA backed fucking... there's a fly in here, sorry. Backed fucking Ronald Reagan on banning open carry in California?
Oh my... Dude, fucking Ronald Reagan. Okay.
Oh, here we go, man.
Okay.
Here's a fucking another rabbit hole.
Alright, so I'm sitting there at work. It's lunch break, and I got some other fucking douchebag in there talking about guns and shit and all this knowledge. And he might, I mean, I don't know shit about guns, so I'm not going to jump in that argument about guns because I won't argue with somebody if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm not one of those fucking people.
Knowing your role.
Yeah. So, but from hearing what this guy was saying, he didn't sound like he knew what the fuck he was talking about. But anyway, he was talking about Ronald Reagan, and he was like, yeah, you guys remember that time where he was at a speech and someone tried to assassinate him and they shot the glass, and he was like, you missed.
It wasn't that.
Bitch, it wasn't a gun, it was a fucking balloon.
Right, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, he was behind glass and it just shot the glass and he kept us cool. You missed me.
It was a balloon.
And I'm like, bruh, like, do you fucking hear yourself? Like, are you that retarded? Ugh, goddamn. Fucking hate people.
You should be like, by the way, Mr. fucking Republican, the epitome of Republicans in this day and age is Ronald Reagan, right? Just be like, hey, man, you know he signed the Hughes Amendment to the fucking Firearm Owners Protection Act? And be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you can't own a fucking machine gun built before or built after 1986. Oh, well no
Obama,
one needs a machine gun.
Obama did that.
Yeah. Well, Obama made it so we could carry in fucking national parks. Like, in hindsight, Obama wasn't that bad on guns. I mean, he had a couple
he didn't
import
ban
bans
bump
and some other
stocks.
dumb shit. I can't name it all. Of course, he's a fucking Democrat. It would not surprise me that he initiated some dumbass gun control that I'm not aware of. But I do know that he made it so we could fucking carry in national parks. Which, good, because motherfuckers will rape you in a goddamn national park.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Not to mention wild animals that will eat you. Like, what the fuck, man? Of course you should be able to carry.
I was talking to somebody else at work.
Really.
Like, I was talking to somebody else at work, and I was like, talking about the bump stop banning, and which kind of it was really mind blowing to hear him say that, because he's very anti-Trump.
Right.
And he was like, "Whoa, he really needed to ban this, because I mean, what the fuck you need that for?" And I'm like, I mean, that's only step one, dude.
Right.
And we're seeing it.
Right.
It was
right.
step fucking one.
Right.
And keeps adding to the fucking list.
Right. Well, they banned stocks, bump stocks. Well, now you can't own a fucking pistol brace. Well, I just want to say that's not a thing yet. Although it is on the table. The ATF could rule any day now that pistol braces are a fucking no-go. Because the ATF just wakes up and they fucking shake their magic 8-ball. Is this shit legal today? And they look at it and don't count on it.
Is Andy gonna pick me?
Right?
Don't count on it.
Ah! Throw a motherfucker out the window.
Jesus.
Yeah. Alright, what was I saying? I got sidetracked. We're talking about the bump stock ban.
Bump stocks,
yeah. Well, you don't need a bump stock. Well, you don't need a 30-round magazine, apparently. You don't need a pistol grip. You don't need a trigger. You don't need a bolt. You don't need a fucking firing pin. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Yeah, you don't need health insurance, you motherfucker. You can pay for it yourself.
You really don't.
Since we're naming shit you don't need. But arms is...
Come to my job, you don't need a fucking high school diploma or a GED. No shit. I ain't gonna drop my company, but you can be a certified fucking retard and we will hire you. $19 an hour.
Come on in.
Yeah, we got you. What's your name? Huh? You're hired.
So they start banning little bits and pieces of a gun and claim it's okay because it itself is not a gun.
What is it? So, I mean, when it says the right to bear arms, arms is defined as anything that can be used as offensive or defensive in an act of war.
Right.
So.
So.
It's all on the table.
Right.
And if you choose one thing, that's a violation.
Right. That's all infringement. It's all infringement. We're living in an age of infringement. Shit's semi-auto. If I want it automatic, I gotta fucking pay an astronomical amount of money because they're in demand, and there's only so many now. And then fucking, I gotta pay the goddamn tax stamp.
Yeah.
What? I gotta pay taxes for my rights? That sounds like a privilege. That's not a right anymore. That's fucking stupid. Murder's already illegal. What the fuck are we doing? It's a gigantic pain in the fucking ass. People are so stupid.
Yeah. So. Alright, man. We're going on to the last thing. We got
follower questions?
Follower questions. This should be nice.
Answer a couple of these. These should be fun.
From Pogue's Instagram.
Oh. Let's find some good ones. Because I'm sure most of them are like, why are you gay?
Gay for that pussy.
What if you're a Lone Ranger during the Boogaloo? Well, I'm not saying you should be boogalooing, but at least you don't have anybody to fuck you over if you're by yourself. I mean, I don't know what you're getting at, dude.
Yeah.
What is more gay, being a bro vet or calling yourself a Viking? You want to weigh in on this, dude? Motherfuckers don't even really worship Nordic gods, but they'll be like, "Till Valhalla, brother." I hate that. That's so cringe.
I think they're both. Oh my God, they're both pretty fucking
I know. I'm gonna say some bro vets are palatable, but pretending you're a Viking, just that shit rubs me wrong, dude.
You know what fucking irritates me more
Till Van Hagar.
than that is like I said, we're from Ohio, so we got people up here with, of course, since the last they wanted to ban the rebel flags and shit, so now everybody wants to fly a rebel flag. Oh, it's part of my heritage. What heritage? You're from Ohio, motherfucker. You know that's in the north. It's not your heritage, you fucking idiot. You're just doing it to be a fucking asshole.
Right.
So that's what pisses those are the gayest. They're up there, Freddie Mercury.
Are you gay? No, but I'm sure you'll find love somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Are you a sub-genius? You know, I had to look this up when you sent this. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? And I guess maybe it's like a parody of all these religions and shit, and everything's a conspiracy.
Well, not everything is a conspiracy, but we will do parodies of all religions. Fuck religion. So that's a whole another episode.
Yeah, religion is not my bag, but you can practice whatever you want.
My views on religion: believe what you want, just don't be an asshole.
Right. That's all it really takes. Desert Tech Bullpups. I don't know what Desert Tech Bullpup is. I don't really like bullpups anyway. They're wonky to me because I'm used to conventional with the magazine up front. I don't know, man. What percentage of the U.S. military will go AWOL during the Boogaloo? Fuck if I know, man. I'm not a military strategist. I was a pogue. I was a fucking MP, and I was a gunner, and I went on many patrols, and I don't know, man. There's a lot of idiots in the military, I can tell you that. Everybody, at this point, if you've enlisted after 2001, you've been duped into some bullshit. You've been duped into some bullshit wars that are perpetual and never ending. And remember when I enlisted and you were like, don't do it, motherfucker. Don't do it.
Yeah, we won't go down there.
Look at me now. I don't know. I guess it depends on how they word it, man. If they were like, hey, we need you to shoot at your own citizens, these people that you're sworn to protect, and go against the Constitution, if they word it that way, no one should. But you know what? They're not going to word it that way. They're not going to word fucking confiscating guns as confiscating guns. They're going to call it extreme risk protection orders, like they are now. Now look at cops. They're fucking going to your house to take your shit because you posted a meme. That's fucking offensive and communicates a threat. Is it really a threat, though? I feel like it's satire.
They're gonna feel salty when they knock on my door. I ain't got shit.
Oh, yeah. Really? None of this bullshit lost in a fucking boating accident. But can we stop that, by the way? Can we just stop that bullshit? It's played out. Alright. Let's see. People laughed about the Epstein assassination. What the hell is going to be the breaking point? The breaking point of what? People, like, realizing that the government is against them and... I don't know exactly what you mean, the breaking point. That people just like to live in their own delusion, I guess. The breaking point of what? What do you think that means?
I don't know, man.
Red flag me, bitch. Patches win. Well, I don't know, but when I send it, I'll probably have to CC in the fucking local sheriff's department. Like, hey, I'm making these. Just so you know. Like, what?
Yeah, you buy some Metal Beast and Militia patches, too. It's good.
I gotta make those now? I gotta order those? You guys
as well, man. If they like it.
Yeah, if you like the show, you like hearing us fucking just ramble and bullshit, we'll have some merch available for you. Yeah. Maybe not patches immediately, but some shirts and stickers, whatever.
Yeah. Peep that logo, man. It looks sweet.
Yeah. What other music genres do you listen to besides metal and rap? Dude, I like some pop.
Pop punk.
Pop punk, yeah.
I like some old school fucking rock and roll, man. Like I said, Aerosmith, ZZ Top, fucking George Thorogood.
Yo, man.
Yeah, that's my shit, dude.
She's kind of funny and all. I said I know.
Everybody funny.
Now you funny too.
Fucking Zeppelin, Skinner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a couple country artists I like. Like, not gonna lie, like my wife listens to country, so I've been to a couple of country concerts and shit with her.
Oh man, say some fucking.
But for real, like Brad Paisley's a bad motherfucker, dude. That dude can play guitar. He's bad as fuck. Like I was really impressed with his performance. Like I was blown away.
I saw Florida Georgia Line at the Tin Roof.
I seen Florida Georgia Line, and the thing that I liked about them is that the drummer came out and he had a fucking British Steel shirt on. Swear to God.
Okay, you won me
I'm
over.
like, bruh, that's my dog.
I saw him at a bar. Like they just released that first single, Cruise or whatever. So they weren't like they were popular. People knew who they were, but they weren't like big stage fucking popular like they are now. Let's see. Also, fuck the Wolverines. Yeah, no. You don't. He doesn't like Red Dawn movie, the original. You seen it?
I don't think I've seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I don't think so.
Oh man, you should check it out. You know what it's about? Okay, so in the 80s, this fucking the Russians invade America, and the high school kids wage guerrilla warfare on them.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing their own boogaloo, basically.
Oh, I'll check it out.
A couple high school kids. It's got fucking Patrick Swayze in it and shit.
I guess that makes it better.
Tom Cruise. Well, I'm just naming somebody you know.
Oh. I like Patrick Swayze. I don't give a fuck.
I think Tom Cruise is
Roadhouse.
It came out, what, 84?
You know, it's a good fucking movie with Patrick Swayze. It was Uncommon Valor. I think that was about Vietnam, maybe.
Yeah.
It was him, and then God damn it, I can't think of the guy's name.
I haven't seen it.
He had a split role in The Naked Gun, 33 and a Third. Fuck, what the hell was his name? Anyway, there was a fight scene and he beat the fuck out of Patrick Swayze.
No shit.
It was a pretty sweet movie though.
Point Break, that was the movie.
Point Break was badass too, man.
Yeah, Point Break's great. Why is your peen so small? Well, it's because I drank a lot of Mountain Dew as a kid. That yellow number 7, small pee.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bitch.
Do you think enough people will ever stand up for the 2A, or is it a hopeless battle? Well, man, you gotta wake these motherfuckers up. I don't think it's hopeless. You gotta wake these motherfuckers up. Because everybody's on autopilot. Everybody's just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing now. Okay.
They're listening to the red
Have
tie.
some emotion, yeah.
I mean, whatever the red tie says.
Right.
I mean, that's where everybody's gonna get all their info.
Right.
But
And
it's not
then
hopeless.
when there's a blue tie in office, they're like, no, fuck that.
No, fuck him.
Everybody gets all complacent and shit when a Republican in office.
Even if blue tie happened to say, all right, everything he just said is bullshit, so you guys can have your shit back.
Right.
People would still be mad. Well, wait a second. No, man, you can't just give it back, man.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. You're absolutely right.
I mean, God, it reminds me of that scene on Cheech and Chong, fucking Nice Dreams, where they got busted with the fucking clown ice cream truck and shit.
Yeah, the
and
whole
cops,
thing made a weed.
And they're like, oh yeah, the cops are just going to come over here and say, oh, you can just go.
You can
All
go.
right, you guys can just go. Hey, wait a minute, man. You can't just come over here and say you can just go just like that. You shot a hole in our clown, man.
They would, though, man.
That's
They'd be
what
like,
it's going to be.
no Democrat's going to tell me I can keep my guns.
Like, what?
It's not up to him.
Fine, give it back.
Hell yeah.
No,
fuck that.
It's mine.
People are so fucking stupid, man. They fucking ride the party line dick so much.
I hate
it. Half the people with CAC rifles or all the people with PSAs. Probably be more effective with all PSAs. At least it's something.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, little kid.
Basically, I just said high-end, like half the people with high-end rifles or all the people with low-end rifles. If feds raid my house and I ventilate a few of those retards, will you post me on your IG, Senpai? Well, I mean, probably gonna be on the news. Probably be a meme, dog. Just like everybody else. Any trade or skill you don't already know you wish you had time to learn. Fuck, man. Electrician? I think that'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, I'm in school for engineering, so if that counts.
It does count.
Which, I can't wait to get that shit done.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
How long you got?
Kind of
2 years.
Well, yeah, I've only got 2 semesters done, so I'm only going part-time.
Right.
So, I mean, it's going to be a while.
This dude says, do I need body armor? Well, I guess that's personal preference, man. You could...
you give them the Ned Peppers.
Somebody made a good point the other day. I think it was Tactical Chad. He said body armor for urban areas, and then just a fucking chest rig for in the woods and shit. It makes sense to me. At least you got more cover in the woods. You got trees and shit. In a building, motherfuckers be above you, shoot you in the back, type shit. I know it could happen in the woods, but it made sense to me. What's a good alternative to the FLC? You mean FPC? What are you talking about? FLC. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. DM me. I'll DM you right now. I'll see what you mean. But that'll be the end of the episode. So, yeah, thanks for listening to us. Hopefully we can get more episodes like this. I think it went pretty well. It was just us rambling.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I mean,
We're just having conversation.
All podcasts are is rambling. So,
yeah, it's cool.
I mean, we'll definitely do more questions. If you guys got a topic you want to discuss.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be anything. I mean, if you want us to talk fucking your wife's sucking neighbor's dick.
Right, and what to do.
We'll give you advice on that if you guys...
Right, you want to red flag your neighbor if you're thinking about it? I'm going to tell you no, because you shouldn't be using the state to your own gain, but okay.
We're down to talk about anything. Even if you guys got different views from us, we'd love to hear what you have to say, but you better come with some shit.
Right, come with some evidence and...
We'll call you out.
Yeah, come with a good argument.
But yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right, man. It's Pogactual.
And the nameless motherfucker.
Metal Meets the Militia. We're out.
Later.